The man stood at his post and suddenly noticed there was a woman standing across the unmanned canyon. He thought about looking at her a little longer, but the woman seemed to sense his presence. She stopped what she was doing, turned around and looked back at him, but the man instinctively dodged, because someone had once told him, no matter what happens over there, never interact with them, and definitely don't greet them. This was a watchtower built on the edge of a canyon, and Jack was the new guard here. What was strange though, was that there wasn't a soul around, but there were weapons placed all around the canyon. Every 600 meters there was a turret, every 1000 meters a satellite receiver, and inside the canyon every 10 meters there was a floating mine. It seemed like they were preparing for something. Jack's predecessor had told him, the job here was simple, just check the equipment and refill the ammo every day, and as long as he survived the year, another guard would come to take over. Jack was confused. Before he came here, his superiors told him this was an important mission, but he was just dropped into this canyon, and he didn't even know what the mission was. Was it to prevent anyone from entering the canyon?
No. You need to stop what's in the gorge from coming out.
This only made Jack more puzzled. The next day William, whose term had ended, went home, and Jack started his first day of work, patrolling the area, checking the equipment. Every day was dull and repetitive. One day he couldn't resist, and used the binoculars to look across. What he didn't expect was that the guard on the other side was a woman, and she seemed just as curious about him. What shocked him even more was that this woman actually contacted him first. Mary wrote down what she wanted to say on a notebook. It was the only way they could communicate. The man replied to her in the same way, but just as they were chatting, something strange seemed to happen deep in the canyon. Jack immediately grabbed his gun and looked down. He saw a terrifying sight that he had never seen before.